What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. I hope everybody is doing okay today. I keep forgetting to choose the right microphone before I go live, so I hope I'm on the right microphone. But anyways, hi Pam, how are you? Hello. So I'm continuing on work on my sunflower junk journals, and I got my new Amazon sunflower charms. I'll post a link to the charms that I purchased. Let me see. Amazon sunflower charms. Okay, there's a link to the ones I got. Pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $7. Yeah, it was $8. It was $8. And I liked it best. There's a lot of sets, but I liked these best because there's 3 different types of sunflowers. There's 3 little different sunflowers here. So let's see. We'll start with these ones. I still haven't decorated them. I still need to finish making the decor. This one I get a little silver one. Oh, I also went to where did they go? I also went to Hobby Lobby, and I got some new jump rings. And these are the type that I like. It says 6mm round heavy gauge jump ring. And again, these are from Hobby Lobby. It just says heavy gauge jump ring. Okay, now I know what to look up on Amazon. Got 2 sets of these. They were really not expensive at all. Probably shouldn't have taken all these out. That's okay. These are probably my favorite jump rings. I don't need anything too heavy duty. But also the lighter ones were like a little too light. Oop. I have my tools backwards. Jen, what's up, Jen? You're fussy cutting the reinforcers. Ooh, you are brave, girl. You are brave. Okay, so I'm just going to open that. Put a little silver one on here. Oh, yes. I like these charms. Oops. Yeah, these charms are really cute. Okay, this one I'll put a gold one on this one just for fun. Just because, but these charms are so cute. I love them. The police are busy tonight. I do live next to like a police station, not too far away from a police station, and I live very, very close to a fire station. So that's why I live near the strip. So, oh my goodness, what is happening? They're like clashing. Okay. Also, I feel like I like these jump rings. They're a little bit harder to work with because they're thicker, but also they hold better. I mean, at least I think. I don't know. I've never had any complaints. So there's that one, and I've got these 2, which I'll do the same. I'll do a little silver one, and then I'll gold one on the other one. Put the little one on here. These are looking so cute. I have a fire station about 1.5 blocks away from my house. Mine's probably like a block away. It's pretty close. The police station is further away, but they love to patrol my neighborhood. They love it. Okay. Silver, and then we'll do the gold over here. Dang, you know what I miss? I miss the Waffle House. The Waffle House, their breakfast sandwich is probably the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had in my life. And I'm sad there's no Waffle House here in Las Vegas. I don't know why. They should. They definitely should. They would make good money. They would make good money. There's a lot of East Coast only companies that have restaurants here in Las Vegas now. And I think the Waffle House should be next. I'm gonna petition the mayor. You love their grits? I don't know her. I don't know grits. I've never had grits. They don't really interest me. So no thank you. No thank you. But their breakfast sandwich was good. Their waffles were okay. I had pecan in my waffles. That was good. But I was like, yeah, these are just waffles. But that breakfast sandwich, I still dream about it. Just kidding. I saw my finger. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I made the chili. A police station is over the bridge and a few blocks down, so about 3/4 of a mile. I'm probably the same. Probably the same. I made that chili finally yesterday, me and my husband. Monday seems to be our cooking night. I just basically make one big meal and divide that through the week and eat sandwiches when I don't eat that one meal. So our meal this week was chili. And I've only had like homemade chili one other time before. And I'm sure it wasn't the way I made it because she made it in a crock pot at work. So maybe she chopped up some onions, but that's probably about all that she got that was fresh. But this recipe was pretty intense if you ask me. So then I made it even more intense because I decided to stick with this one technique of browning meat for dishes. I make the meat into meatballs with onion and some spices. Then I fry the meatball, and then I fry the veggies and everything, and then I put in the meatballs in the sauce. And then after like 2 hours, then I smash down the meatballs. It's the best. So anyways, that kind of made it a little bit more labor intensive to do that step. But anyways, so I love it. I love it. My husband loves it. He says he always eats chili, but like mind you, he eats like 7-Eleven chili, Sonic's chili hot dogs. He's all about chili hot dogs. And I'm just like, that's gross. The most run of the mill. Oh, and I didn't even put a charm in here. The most run of the mill chili I'll eat is like Wendy's. I don't think I've had chili from anywhere else but Wendy's. But I was like, I want chili, and I want chili, like. hang on. I need a silver one. Do I want the same silver one? Yeah, because the other one's little, and I already used a little gold one. So I guess I gotta use another gold silver one here. But like, so I did the recipe. As she said, here and there, some things had to change. Just like anytime anybody cooks chili, like, anytime you follow a recipe, you're like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this instead, So I was doing it, but also doing it my way at the same time. I made fresh beans. They were good. I even put in more beans. Don't tell my husband. I'm not going to tell him. Because he was like, no, there's enough beans. But I went ahead. I added more beans. So anyways, we'll see if he notices tonight when he eats it. I tried I tried chili in a can. I tried it, and I don't know. I'm really just not used to canned stuff. And when maybe it was the type I bought, I don't know. But when I bought canned chili, and pretty much anything canned, it just tastes like a can to me. I feel like I licked a penny, like along with the food. I don't know what it is, but that's just how I feel sometimes. But okay, so I did the recipe, and she says cut up a serrano pepper and cut up a jalapeno. So I cut it up, just cut it up, put it in the pot. We started cooking it, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, why does my nose burn? Like one of my nostrils was burning. My lips were on fire. And after that went away, this finger right here, this corner of my fingernail and this finger right here, this little corner was burning. It was like physically hurting, just this little tiny corner of my finger, like physically hurting. And I was like, oh. And then I looked it up and it was like, yeah, don't cut jalapenos without gloves. I don't remember my mom ever bothering with gloves, so I didn't think about it. And I probably should have thought about it. And literally, I was in physical pain most of last night. First my nose, my lips, and then my finger. The tip of my finger just felt like I had a cut. It was so weird. It was the pain was really weird because I was like, I'm not used to this. From jalapeno. My kids won't eat chili, so no point in making it from scratch for only me to eat. Well, I don't know. I went through it. I made it. Me and my hubby made it. He said he's going to go buy hot dogs now so he can make chili hot dogs. I'm just like, okay. Live your dream, Mike. Live your dream. He's like, this is the best chili I've ever had. And I was like, well, you've only had like 7-Eleven chili. So I was not like, oh, wow. But I was like, this is good. I mean, it's good. You know what I mean? It really gave me the chili vibes that I wanted. So I was really happy. Them chili vibes. That's what I was after. I just add cheese and sour cream at the end and call it a day. I did buy some saltine crackers, and I did buy some cornbread because I was like, I want cornbread if I'm going to have chili. It's going to be some cornbread. So I bought me a little cornbread situation type of deal. And I've been such a happy person all today. Yeah, once I wrote my... Did this thing just auto focus? Oh my God, it's auto focusing. No, I hate autofocus. I've been looking down this whole time, so I really hadn't noticed. So, whoops. Let's see. I did one with silver in the beginning, so we'll do one with gold. I gotta change that autofocus. Hang on, I gotta get my program opened up. No autofocus. Why would you autofocus? What he asked you to autofocus? Well, I did say, what? The autofocus isn't on. That's weird. Oh, it stopped. Okay, anyway, it's weird. What? Zena, hi Zena. Zena said, yeah, I once rubbed my eye forgetting that I just cut jalapeno. I'm glad I didn't touch my eye, but somehow I touched my nose and I touched my lips. Like it was on fire. I was like, I really don't remember my mother taking any sort of precaution before cutting jalapenos. I don't remember. But now I'm like, okay, well, now we need to buy gloves if we're going to make chili because that was very, very painful. So, traumatic. Truly. Truly traumatic. Marty. Hi, Marty. So the chili was a success. I can put this in my favorite recipes list. I think I want to make, definitely want to make chicken Alfredo lasagna next. We'll see. I think we'll be eating this chili for like 2 years. There's so much chili. The recipe made so much. And you really couldn't find a small recipe for chili. Everything's like 2 pounds meat, 3 pounds meat. And I'm like, oh man, that's a lot of meat. It's a lot of meat. But literally everything was like 3 pounds of chili. Like, oh wow. Freeze some. Yeah, I was thinking about freezing some. If the week is over and we haven't finished it, I'm probably going to take some to my friend. Be like, here, I made some chili. It turned out pretty good. I was afraid it was going to be too spicy. Because I did put a chipotle in there to cook for like a couple hours. It said canned chipotle, but I hate canned chipotle. I've tried it and I just, like I said, it just tastes like I licked a penny. I don't know what it is. Which is weird because I like canned fruit and I like tuna. It's just like canned, like actual foods. I don't know. Tuna's a food though. I also tried Chef Boyardee before, which I didn't grow up eating canned food. I don't like frozen vegetables. I don't like canned vegetables. No, don't buy me frozen. I just can't. I just don't enjoy it. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's open this here. Let's see. This one I did gold, so this one I'll do silver. Is this 4 different types of charms? So there's big silver, and there's also little silver, and there's little gold, and big gold. Okay, I love that. I love it. Here's the link to the sunflower charms if y'all are interested. Really, really cute. I like the listing. It's a pretty good deal too. It's a pretty good deal. Of course, if you look at Amazon, there's lots of other charm packs too. These were my favorite for the amount you got, for the price, variety. I was happy with it. I always make too much chili and spaghetti sauce. I freeze it. Letitia. Hi, Letitia. Oh, wait, that's Latanya. Sorry. Hi, Latanya. Hello, hello. Gold, 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 a little gold. But I had some today, and I decided it needs more beans. Like I said, I'm not going to tell my husband that I put more beans in there. She put like 4 cans of beans, and I only put like 2 big scoopfuls for my refried beans that I made. I even refried them. That's how far I went. Cause she's like, oh, you know, you can use canned beans, or if you want to thicken your chili, she said you can add refried beans. And honestly, I would rather have refried beans than actual beans. So, I mean, refried beans are beans. But like, so I just decided to refry the beans after I made beans myself. So like I said, she used like 4 cans of chili. And so when I had it today, it kind of almost felt like spaghetti sauce because it was just like so tomato-y. It was just a little runny. So I'm like, I'm going to put more beans. I just went in there. My husband's like, oh, it's perfect, it's perfect. And he's like, it'll thicken up tomorrow. It did not thicken up today. So I thickened it up with some with some refried beans. So don't tell him. We'll see if he notices. Refried beans are my favorite. No, thank you. I grew up eating beans my whole life, practically every day of my life. So I don't make them so much myself, but after going to see my mom this last week, I was like, I love beans. I forgot I love beans. Like, because every meal goes with beans. Every single meal goes with beans. So I grew up eating them, and let's just say my husband did not, and it affected him. let's just say it affected him. And I was just like, you need to eat more beans, boy. Like, you need to get used to it. You need to get your system needs to get used to it. You need to eat more beans, point blank, period. It was just funny because I even texted him when I was at my mom's house. I was like, we need to eat more beans. I literally texted him. I said, we need to eat more beans. He's like, yeah, okay. I just made bean soup not too long ago. Marty, you don't like frijoles? That's what I told him too. I said, we could get you some Beano. And he's like, yeah, okay. I'm good. I did not have the same issue. I was good. So I had more beans. It was so good though. It was delicious. It was just like I was hoping it would taste. It was not bad at all. It was so good. I could eat it again. I could eat it again. He didn't believe me. I told him, some people, I think in the Midwest, they eat their chili on spaghetti. I said, I could see why. I mean, it is a tomato-based recipe after all. So I could see it. Okay, let me put this away. And then what I have to do is, what do I have to do? Oh yeah, I was going to make some other tuck spots for these. I decided I'm only going to add one per signature because I made 2 tuck spots for the other signatures. So I guess I need to make those tuck spots. So let me see, where did I throw everything? I just kind of, I wanted to sew this weekend, so I kind of just threw everything. Let's see if it's all in here, what I wanted. Clean up a little bit. Okay. Cincinnati. There you go. I'm like, I knew it was somewhere. They eat their spaghetti with chili. And I'm like, yeah, I could see that. I could see it. But my husband was like, nah. And I'm like, yeah, it's a thing. Okay, so I had all these strips. Okay, here's my little sample. And I cut up the sunflower strips right here. Okay, and I should find me more of this book paper. I love this book paper. No, we're not going to use these because they're not cardstock. Okay. Okay, so I might have to, let me see if I have other strips because do I have to cut strips? Do I really? So I normally have strips already cut out. Oh, here's some. Those are too wide though. I'm just going through my scrap pile. Do I really have to cut out strips? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't have any strips in the sunflower colors. That's the thing. Okay, fine. I'll have to cut out a few strips. Let me get my paper cutter. And my paper cutter. And then I need to see if I can find more of that book paper that I like. Now I have some. Let's see. Here it is. Oh, I and these are never cut out. Very interesting. Very interesting, Daisy. What in the world? Hang on. What are we doing here? Okay, this should do it. It's this very specific book I like the print of. Just for whatever reason, I really like print. And it's kind of shiny paper. I kind of like that. I don't know. But I think it's an inch, right? Yeah, it's an inch. Yep, an inch. Let me just cut up a couple of these. I don't think I'll use that many, but I'll just cut up this many. Okay. For now, that's good enough. Some chili and macaroni. We kept calling each other Chili Mac last night. I don't know why. I was like, you know what's a thing? He's like, you know what's a thing? I'm like, yeah, okay. But I don't want any Chili Mac. Like, he texted me today. He's like, hey, little Chili Mac. I'm like, shut up. He's so silly. Just gonna cut up some of the more interesting papers here. I'm so silly. Like, it doesn't matter what he says. He could say, I'm tired. I'd be like, oh, you're a little tired boy. Or be like, oh, like, we're always like name calling each other, but it's just silly little names. We're just playing. There's the bottom. Just not Chef Variety Chili Mac. That's not good. Okay, Pam, thank you for the review. I was so excited as an adult, like, ooh, I get to try all the foods that my mom never bought us, right? Like, my mom would never buy us Chef Variety. That's not something that she would ever consider purchasing. I don't know why. I would have to ask her, I guess. To her, anything that's, like, not fresh food is, like, trash. To her, like, nutritionally. And so we always ate beans, cheese, and sour cream because that's so healthy. So healthy. But we always ate beans with literally everything beans. And now I'm kind of like, I kind of miss beans and cheese. It's so good. Let's see. But definitely chicken Alfredo lasagna I want to make next. Definitely. Am I cutting out too many papers? Probably. But I just want the variety. Maybe I should do it this way. Instead of, okay, yeah. I suppose this way should have been the better way, probably. But anyways, doesn't matter. Guess it doesn't matter. Is this too wide? Somehow this is too wide. How did that happen? Okay, perfect. Okay, that. Now I want some of the green ones. I do also want some of this paper here. This paper here is cute. Beverly, hi Beverly. That's a blessing. A dedicated mom. My mom, oh yeah, my mom is the best mom. Like, I still say to this day, like, I don't know if I will ever love my husband as much as my mother loves my dad. My mom gets up every day, and she has been getting up every single day before my dad goes to work. She cooks him a whole lunch. Like, every single day since before I was born. I could never. I could literally never. I would literally never. Like, my mom's Very dedicated, and maybe she likes to cook. I don't know. She's always cooking. I guess I never asked her if she likes to cook. She's just always cooking. Marty, I'm so sorry. That is so hard. It was hard for me being at my being in Mississippi because I had to see my grandpa. My grandpa's going through that right now. Well, he has been for years, and I'm glad my parents are out there to help. And I even helped out one time, like my aunt and my grandma needed to go do something, and so they asked me if I could stay with my grandpa in the car. It's very hard to see them change and progress. It's very sad. Very sad. So I am so sorry that you have to go through that as well. I doubt I'm going to use all these papers, but I'm trying to get to this green paper. I'll just keep going to everything else. There we go. Okay, let's get one of those because this green paper screams sunflower to me. So I need to get a couple of them with this. Probably that's way more than enough. And this green one. Most of my scrapbook papers are like pink and purple, you know. So I really had to dig into my scraps into what's not pink and purple. Move these off to the side. Oh, and I know what this was for now. I had this in this bag and I didn't remember what it's for, but now I do. Okay, so I have this little strip of cardstock here, and that's what I'm going to use. I don't know if you can see that here. That's what I'm going to use to make the base for this little tuck spot here. And I do need some glue. Okay, or is this? No, I was using my new glue bottle. Hang on. Okay, I was using this. Okay. Oh, and I need scissors. Oh my goodness. I am still not prepared. Just not prepared. Okay. So I think the main scrap of paper, the big one, is 3 inches tall. Of course, it doesn't really matter. It's up to you how long you want it to be, but about 3 inches. I'm not going to measure anything. Then I do make it into a little banner shape. And I'm going to get the other, the scrap of paper that is from my store. I have a printable scrapbook, sunflower scrapbook paper that I use because I don't actually have any scrapbook paper. So that's what I use. Hang on. Link here if y'all want to check it out. It has lined and pattern papers for you to check out. And for the next couple hours, my shop is still 30% off. The sale ends tonight. Okay. Okay. This is going to do that, make it into a banner. And the last step, make this book paper. I really like the contrast between the pattern, the the two patterns possibly, because this could be another pattern. And then the book paper, it just gives it a nice little contrast without having to do too much thinking. So let me get some glue on here. We are going to put down the big one first. And then the littler one. We'll cut them off. And then here, we'll add the third banner. Ooh. Okay, I do tuck this little part back. I don't know why. I kind of just, I really don't know why. I couldn't tell you why I do that. Just a personal preference that I do this. So if you cut it off, I think it'd be fine. It'd probably be just fine. Okay, so then after that, oh yeah, I need my little punches. Did I say I'm doing the little heart? Okay, I'll do the little heart. I have a little star too, but I feel like that looks a little Christmassy. So I decided I'm going to use a little heart. So I have some glitter paper in gold, black, and silver, because I thought these would maybe kind of go with the sunflower theme. So let's do a little black star with this, or black heart. I should say black heart, because it's not a star daisy. And we're just going to add a little fun accent here. We'll put that right there. And that looks really cute. So now I'm going to do that several times over. I need at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make, I guess I only need to make 8 of them, huh? I was just thinking like, I have to make all these banners, but I really don't. I only have to make 8. Because I was thinking I have 2 text box and 3 signatures. So those 2 other ones that I made will go into the other 2 signatures. And then, okay, so yeah, I only make 8. Oh my God. This is not what I expected. Last video, I had to make like 30 of them. Okay, we use this one. And then we'll switch it up and we'll do this gray, kind of a gray. Kind of a gray. About 3 inches, fold it up. Cut the little corners off. And then over here, what is this, 2 inches? A little bit over 2 inches, okay. Okay, nothing has to be science here. Okay. So let's do this, do a little line here. This will go over here. Okay. And we need that little book paper here. Little book paper moment. This also has to be a banner. And the first one I did make it a banner, so I guess if you don't want to make it a banner, you don't have to. Letitia, I miss Letitia. Let me get the little back part here. Okay. And then for this one, maybe we could do the silver star. Maybe. Or star. I keep saying star and I'm doing a heart. Oh my god. Daisy. Daisy, stop it. I'm okay, Miss Letitia. I am okay. Just did a lot of sewing today. I'll get back to work tomorrow. I've been working on my curtains. I want them to be done already. I'm actually working on the second panel now. Technically, 2 and like a half panels are done. Just gotta put them together, but I think no, 1.5 panel, not 2.5. Whoa, 1.5. That would be nice, but no, not that nice. It's not that nice. Let's do this one. Okay, so somehow I decided this one's going to be the long one. I didn't mean to. Somehow I cut it to 3 inches, and we're going to go with it. We're just going to go along with it. You went to Joann's? I didn't go to Joann's. Me and Monique, we went to Hobby Lobby because I needed to get my jump rings. It was nice. It was nice going to a craft store with somebody who's not like, hurry up, let's go. Like, my husband doesn't do that, but like, also I know he doesn't want to be there. You know? But me and Miss Monique went, and we were just, I think we strolled around Hobby Lobby for like 2 hours. I love it. I only bought jump rings, but we went around the whole store. Okay, we did that. Cut it off. They're all kind of different widths, but not really. This one's like a little bit wider, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, and we gotta do the book part here. Are you gonna show your haul? Oh, you're talking about Dina, because I was like, all I bought was literally all I bought. Those jump rings. I was gonna buy my little sewing machine shaped thread holder, but then I didn't. I chickened out. I was like, maybe next time. Maybe next time. You found awesome beads. I think they look sort of boho-ish. Here. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a gold heart for this one, just because. No reason, just because. I love these little punches. I really only trust a couple of punch companies, and EK Tools and Fiskars is probably the only punches I like to purchase because I feel like they're better quality. So maybe you have different little punches. I have this little heart and I have a little star punch. And the star punch is more for Christmas, if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe it's just a personal preference. But I feel like it's more Christmassy. Okay. So I got this. And then I'm going to do Oh, would the red one look crazy with this? No, it wouldn't actually, because this has a little bit of red leaves. Fabulous. Actually, this is not supposed to be 3 inches, though. This is supposed to be like 2. 2 and change. I want this to be the big one. Okay. Just choices, little choices. I just caused a lot of the wrapping paper for Christmas that has some sort of star on it. That's a good deal too. Free is always better. Okay. This will go right here. And this will go right here. Okay, I got enough for one more here. Have y'all seen the Okay, so I'm in this group for people who do sublimation, mostly for tumblers. I don't do sublimation, but I want to design for people who do. So I joined a couple of groups on Facebook, and I'm just shook at the level of trademark infringement that these people are allowed to sell. So I don't know if y'all remember. I remember back in the days, you used to be able to go to the swap meet, used to be able to get the best bootleg mixes, hits. I don't know if y'all remember unauthorized music at the swap meet. I remember those days. Whole stalls dedicated to just literal bootleg movies, bootleg music. I don't know if y'all remember those days. But and then one day they were all just gone. Just one day, no more bootleg music, no more bootleg DVDs, just one day. And so, they still have them at this. those are the good ones still remain. But so I'm just like really shook at like the level of disrespect. I'm just kidding. The level of bootleg not junk journals, bootleg sublimation files that are out there. It just get really windy. Just got really windy. So I've been like shook. They'll have Chanel, they'll have Michael Kors tumbler wraps, they have Coach wrapper designs, and I'm just like, whoa, like this is the level of bootleg. Like this is crazy. And one person, I've only seen it one time. Somebody said, oh, somebody showed their stall at a like a craft fair. Somebody showed their stall and they're like, oh, I got to sell my stuff, blah, 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 blah. And everybody in the comments was like, oh, that's so great. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you, Hang on, I gotta get more cardstock. Oh my God, I just found a bunch of strips. Okay, now I'm mad. I just found a whole bunch of strips. Oh my God. Daisy obviously didn't look. Okay. All right. Okay, so somebody asked, how do you get away with selling trademarks? How do you get away with copyright infringement is what they asked. I don't think the comment got a response, but I did. I gave it a like. I gave it a little like. I was like, how do you get away with this? And I don't think they responded. Oh, this is not supposed to go first. I don't think the original poster ever responded, but then so I saw this news report. They're cracking down on bootleggers again. They are cracking down. This one lady, she was just like sublimating like Coach onto random clothing or like Prada or whatever. And I don't know. The news report was like, oh, she was selling these hoodies for like $500, $2,000. Like what? And they were all bootleg. And she had like bootleg, like I've seen them bootleg like Chanel ribbon. They got her for like a bunch of money. And then just recently, like literally just today, like before I went live, there was this news report of this mall that's right up the street from me. And something about they were like raided for illegal pharmaceutical medicines being sold. I guess that's the type of neighborhood I live in. I'm not even mad at them. I'm not even mad. But anyways, and also for counterfeit items. And I was like, ooh. I almost want to post those stories on that group. Like, y'all are pushing it with these bootleg products, you guys. You can maybe so many Disney designs. And I'm just like, I don't know how you get away with it. I don't know how. Normally you're not even supposed to be allowed to sell those. Like, why would somebody give you the vendor space for that? But I don't know. In craft fairs and art fairs, there's so many copyright infringements that could be said are being done. Like, fan art is fan art, but you can't sell it. You know what I mean? You can make one for yourself, but you cannot sell it. The mall, yeah, the mall. The mall was raided. Some stores in the mall, I should say. Some stores in the mall were raided for counterfeit and for selling medicine, basically. So I almost want to post it in that group, but it's none of my business. None of my business, Daisy. Remember that, okay? But I was like, I don't know how y'all are getting away with this because they can't do that at the swap meet no more. But whatever. Anyways, life goes on. There's worse crimes out there being committed. I'm not mad at anybody. If I buy a Coach tumbler from somebody at a craft fair, are you really going to claim that you didn't know that it wasn't from Coach? Like, that's silly. You cannot, like, say, oh, this is from Coach. I bought it at a swap meet. Like, come on now. But I don't know. Somewhere out there, somebody sues. Somebody's always suing. Low-key being like, if only did I post it. Oh my gosh. Underground. No, it's just a mall. It's just a regular mall. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But apparently that's literally right up the street from me. I live in one of the worst neighborhoods in town. And you can get your medicine at the mall. I don't know. It's not my business. Like the word says, like the saying says, not my monkey, not my circus, not my monkeys. Sketchy mall. That mall's always been kind of sketchy. Diana, hi Diana. Yeah, that mall's always been sketchy. That mall's always been shot up. That's the mall. That mall, I have a gripe with since I was a kid. Okay, so for some reason, I was probably like 14 years old. I had just come from church, so I was in my church clothes. And we were at the food court, and I was telling my sister, I was like, oh, look at those banners. And I was motioning with my hands. I was like, look at those banners or something. I was telling her, like, look up at something. And then all of a sudden, security approaches me and my family and they're like, "Oh, your daughter we thought she was throwing up gang signs." Like, I'm 14 in a dress, and I'm being accused of throwing up gang signs. Like, y'all. y'all are after the wrong one. I am a child of God, okay? I'm just kidding. Like, y'all are really on edge right now because this is too much. It's too much. It was silly. It was just silly. But I'll never forget. That's the one time I've been accused of being in a game. So maybe I was looking kind of tough. Maybe I was looking real tough that day. Daisy was a mini gangster. They're profiling. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was a kid. I don't know. But I could say the one that I didn't feel like I was profiled that time. But in this neighborhood, when I first arrived to Vegas, is when I faced the first time. And I don't know why they always think I'm a bad person. I'm literally in a dress. Like this other time, I went to a 7-Eleven down the street from here. It was after church. I was in a dress. I was a little kid, probably 13, 14. And the 7-Eleven person is like watching me. I've never been watched before, but this 7-Eleven guy was watching me. And I was like, oh my God. They didn't say anything, but I was like, I think I'm being profiled, y'all. Like, I think I'm being profiled. I don't even know why, because I'm literally in a church dress. Maybe I look like a bad person in a cute dress. I don't know. All the times I've been accused. They didn't say anything. It might have just been me, but I felt watched. Oh my God. If it me, I'd be like, and I shot Tupac in this dress. You're so silly, Letitia. Oh my gosh. You guys, it feels like the weekend. I don't know why. I know it's not, but it feels like the weekend. I need to do another black one here. Okay, so do I have another? Look how pretty this is. This one's beautiful. This one is beautiful. Right here. Yeah, it feels like a Sunday for some reason to me. And I know it's not, and I need to get to work. I've been sewing all day. Okay, that. And then, no, I don't like that. Maybe I should do this blue one. That would look pretty. Let's do the blue one. Ooh, Miss Cheryl. Everybody go see Miss Cheryl's sale. Go check it out, you guys. Jen, I just saw your message. Jen said I'm sketchy. Maybe I am, Jen. Maybe I'm in the crafty mafia. I'm in the junk journal mafia, and you never knew it. I can't. I cannot with y'all. The junk journal cartel. No, I have never trafficked junk journal supplies. Never. I've never illegally gone overseas and purchased junk journal supplies. Never. Too much. Guys, I swear I'm not in a gang. Please stop saying that. It's in the past. I swear I quit. No, you're not going to call me Heffa. No, you're not. No, you will not be doing that. No, no, no. Ridiculous. All the lies. All the lies. Okay. So we got that. Let me look at, hang on. I got to do a little bit of inventory as to what am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Hang on. I got to figure it out real quick. Trash out the way. Oops. I gotta touch the camera one time a day. Hang on. Hang on. I have not looked at this since I left. It feels like 7 years ago. But I had this tray of stuff. Oh yeah, I haven't added the string to the tags yet. Oh god. Oh gosh. Okay. These are my tag tuck spots that still need to be strung. Got these tags. Got these sunflower index cards. Okay. These other tags I never sewed up. I might have to iron them because they're kind of curling. Huh. Okay. These pockets that I made. Okay, so I got all the pockets done. And then these are the embellishments. It's a big pile of embellishments, Daisy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, we are probably good on embellishments. There's literally like 10,000 embellishments right here. Okay, really cute. Yes, and we also have Bible versions. Okay. I have to organize these again later. But for now, I guess I can string the tag. That's what I have to do next. And then possibly we might be ready to decorate. I have to see if there's anything else I'd rather do. But I think we're almost ready to decorate. Hang on a moment. I need to get something. How's that gonna happen? I don't know. Hang on. This stuff is up top. Oh god. It's gonna topple. It's gonna topple. Okay, it did topple, but not over, so that's good. Okay, so hang on. Oh my god, okay. I thought I had tags with strings on them, but it turns out I don't. I just opened up my box of tags, and none of them have strings. I was like, oh, I thought I would find strings here, and I didn't. And, oh god. Okay, so I didn't want to do too much of this baker's twine. I didn't want that natural beige cording that comes with tags, but I don't have any. I'm looking through my stuff, and I don't have any. So I might have to go even buy some because I really wanted that look. All the other cording I have is too thick. It's just not like a natural look. Gosh darn it. Okay, so I guess I can string one side of the tags. I guess that'll have to do one side of the tags. And I have this, and I have some gold. Most of them are probably going to get gold. Like, let's be real here. They're mostly all going to get gold, but that's okay. Let's see what we do. I need to buy some. Now I need to buy natural baker's twine. That's what I'm going to need to do. Okay, miss. Sure, have a good night, girl. I just looked up. I need to make a coffee. I want another coffee. And I do kind of want to make these into a heart. A heart. A bow. I meant to say a bow because that's what makes sense to say. Same here. Okay. Guess that makes sense for half of them. I always cut off more than I need. I have so much of it. I've had this for years. I don't really use it too often. But I could use it even more often. Ooh. Should run through here too. There we go. There we go. This would be easier if I can hold this against my body. Like when I go back here, I'm holding it between like myself and the desk. Okay, so that looks cute with the little gold on it. Okay, and then we'll do, is there some that have blue? This one kind of has, not really, not really. This one kind of has blue. I'll do blue on this one. But this one I don't have as much of. I can't remember where I got these. Probably like Michael's or something on sale. I don't think I'd buy these at full price. Miss Letitia, have a good night. Between, no, I don't, no. I don't have cleavage, sorry. Between my cleavage. You're so silly. Let's see here. There we go. That'll work. Oh, goodness. If anything, if you pull up your bow like that, it looks happier. I don't know why. I always felt like that. Maybe we could do orange on this one. Would that be weird? Maybe. I don't really have a lot of orange. No, not really. So we could do green on this one. Why not? Let's do some green. Okay. That is a trait we do not share. Okay. I've had this Baker's Twine sets for years too. I tend to do like fabric ribbons, but this needs just regular twine. I wouldn't even do seam binding tape because it's just too delicate. And it's gonna be like a tuck spot, and if it's too thick, then it won't tuck anything. Nothing will tuck in. Did I make some with black? Somehow I didn't. I don't know how. I guess I didn't use that paper in here. I should have, but I didn't. Boo. There's some brown. There's also some cute silver. My whole desk is a mess now. It was kind of cleaned up a little bit. Kind of. I'm doing the hard part of the cathedral windows, which is connecting them. Connecting all the fun little blocks I made the other day. It's just, I have to deal with a lot in the sewing machine, like rolling and stuff. It's just like, oh, so much fun. So much fun. I love it. I have to order the other twine before I continue. So I'm just going to leave it there, you guys, because I got to get the other twine. It's going to take freaking ever. See, look how cute this looks with the other twine. Look. That looks adorable with the regular twine. But I'm going to leave it like that, and I'll come back and do this tomorrow. But or whenever I get the other twine. But possibly, we could be ready to decorate soon. I could try. I need to look over my things and see if I need to make anything else. We might be ready to decorate. It could be time to decorate. Okay, I'm going to log off for now. I hope everybody had a good night. I hope y'all enjoyed me watching these, making these little things, working on my little sunflower journals. The saga continues. The saga will continue, and we'll work on it again tomorrow. So everybody, thank y'all so much for joining me, and check out my sunflower junk journal printables in my shop. And I left a link for those Amazon charms if you guys are interested. So everybody, thank you. I hope y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.